Starting pitcher, Bryce Miller.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Gleyber Torres, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. The wind of the pitch. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one outside. 2-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Raley sizing this one up. Then there's one down. And let's take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Kerry Carpenter stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. One out, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's down and in. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
2 down, base is empty. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. That one is hammered right field. Back there. And gone. He leaves the yard to right. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now at the plate, Spencer Torkelson sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 31, Riley.
Here's Riley Green. And he swings through that one. That missed inside. And now it's even 1-1.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
They take the force out, and that is that. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now 1-0. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and getting to start, Jack Flaherty. What do we have on him?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Bottom of the first, and now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena.
The left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
This one in the air. Torkelson. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting second.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Cal Raleigh, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. McKinstry on his way over, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Batting third, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
2 outs, base is empty. Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners. Yeah, there's the strike. And it's fouled away. That's to third, McKinstry. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mariners go down quietly there. Still behind by a count of 1-0. We're in the second game of this division series. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Dylan Dingler. Miller back to work. Soft contact in the air. Takes it in for the out.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 2 down, base is empty. The batter now, Javier Baez. First pitch, and he just misses. And a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch misses way outside. And that's in the dirt. Hard hit, but right at him and left. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the second. Mitch Garver up to hit here.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And it's even up.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. And that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. There's the strike. Tying run is at first. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. That one outside. And that is ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Garver on his way to third. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. It's offline, and he scores.
Big RBI for him right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So the go-ahead run at scoring position. Crawford, the next to hit. Out to center. Meadows makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, Leo Rivas.
Leo Rivas up next for the Mariners.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
In the air, left field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly. It's 2-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And up next for Seattle, Cole Young. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one hammered. That's back there. Get out of town. And they boost their lead. It's 3-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
2 outs, nobody on. Next to hit, Miles Mastrobuoni. And that's in for a strike. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Just missed. That one misses, and the count is 3-1. Line drive. Perez puts it away, and that ends the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We play 2 full. It's the Mariners 3 and the Tigers 1. Back at T-Mobile Park, all set for the start of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Parker Meadows. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The batter, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Torres goes 6'1", 205 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. That one fouled hard the other way.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Headed towards the corner. Fair ball.
Now batting, designated hitter, Barry Carpenter.
One down. Next is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter. Struck out swinging his first time. Runner on the move. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner on the go again. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Well, the throw bounced in there perfectly. Really nice job on the bag. Pick it. Apply that tag. Hold it on him. Just didn't get a good jump over there at first base. That's half the battle of stealing bases. Maybe even more.
And the 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
This one in the air. Torkelson settles underneath it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cal.
In now is the Mariners DH, Cal Raleigh. He's one of the best players in the game. to the right side, and it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly. Now he turns and heads for second. Still able to fire over. It's in and out of his glove.
Wastes no time there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
One out, runner at second. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. There's a swing and a drive. That one's got a chance. And off the base of the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at second with one away. Mitch Garver digs in now. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Kiter Montero getting ready to go. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. And he can't come up with it. Coming home. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Luke Raley. This one popped up. McKinstry settles underneath it. He's got it. That is the inning. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We head to the 4th inning now in game 2. It's the M's 5 and the Tigers 1. Back in Seattle as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the right fielder, Wenzel Perez. Fair ball.
Now batting, the first
Man at first, nobody out. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Green batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. The Mariners leading by 4, and we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. And downstairs. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the M's 5 and the Tigers 1. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, J.P. Crawford. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Next offering upstairs.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Green makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Leo.
So up next, Leo Rivas. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch misses. 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Corrals it. 2 down.
Oh, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. Swing and miss or weak contact.
Young.
Now it's the second baseman, Cole Young. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Torres over to first, and the inning is over. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're up 5-1. We're in the second game of this division series. Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. Miller back to work. In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches out.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. It's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. To the right side. He gets there with the slide. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Javi Baez digs in right side. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses. Slice to right. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Parker.
2 down,
Meadows.
base is empty. And the batter now, Parker Meadows. Flied to right his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 5th. That one misses. Now 1-2. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 5-1.
Now pitching for
Kiter
Detroit,
Montero on to pitch out of the
number
pen here.
54.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man.
Montero.
And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin
Leading
rate's
up
very
for the
high, and it
Mariners,
just breaks a
the
ton.
first baseman.
And now the
Miles
first baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Mastrobuoni.
0 for 1 so far. Right down to shoot. 0-1.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Meadows drifts towards it, and there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Randy.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. 0 for 2 in this one. Not even close there, and it's 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Check swing went around. 1-2. That one just misses.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 outs. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Fastball for a strike. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Didn't go. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. And a good eye there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Meadows sizes this one up. And that is that. One left for Seattle. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back at T-Mobile Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Gleyber Torres. And that misses. Ball 1. He was late there. Strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Glaber gets a piece, 1 and 2. Right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
So now the DH spot, Kerry Carpenter. Carpenter in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. It's a bomb. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
And next up for the Tigers, Wenzel Perez. And that one wrapped foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 down, base is empty. And he dodges that fastball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That one ripped. Going, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 5-3.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes Torque to the plate. Fastball for a strike at 95. High in the air, out to right. Rivas. He's there. He's got it. That's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 31.
Now the left fielder, Riley Green. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Emerson Hancock, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ferguson, the power lefty, up as well. Up and in. 2 balls, no strikes.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. High fly ball out into left center field. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Mitch Garver. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, it bangs off the wall. Run comes in from second. It's 6-3. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
J.P. Crawford now at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. And stepping in for the Mariners, Leo Rivas. That misses, and that's ball 1. Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. Flips it from the ground. That's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Cole Young getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. That one fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Runner takes off in the dirt. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Rivas into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Miles Mastrobuoni up next for the Mariners. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Man on second, 2 down. He swings and fouls one off. Ground ball right side. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head to the 7th now in game 2. It's the Mariners 7 and the Tigers 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Edward Bizardo.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Edward Bizardo.
And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. The Tigers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Pulls that one foul. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during
and no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. Splits the plate. Strike one. Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Raley makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Now it's Javier Baez.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
There's the strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that is out of play. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And a ball and 2 strikes. That one missing inside. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the base. Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They're down 4. It's 7-3.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Paul Sewald.
Paul Sewald.
Back to the top of the order now. And here is Randy Arozarena. 0 for 3 in this one. Yeah, the first offering a fastball for a strike. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Inside. And the count even 1-1.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut out and miss, struck him out. 1 away.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Foul ball there.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now. And there's a ball. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the late stages of game 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Suarez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nobody left for Seattle, but they still lead it 7-3.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Mariners.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Wu.
Brian Wu.
Here's Gleyber Torres. 1 for 3.
Gleyber Torres.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one pulled foul. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Late in the game with the offense trying to play catch up, they're looking for any momentum they can get, any kind of opportunity to get back in this game, and an error can certainly do that. Let's see if that turns into something right here.
So a man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Kerry Carpenter. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swung on, belted. Raley raging back towards the wall. And caught on the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
That's too low. Ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Gabe Spire, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Jackson also getting ready. Fastball for a strike. In for a strike, and it's 1-2. looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a cold ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good reload.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The M's leading by 4, and we're here in Game 2 of the ALDS. And he grounds one back up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time, and they do get the third out of the inning. Tigers leave 1. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3.
Now pitching for the
Back
Tigers.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the
64.
bottom of the 8th. Kyle Finnegan.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Here's the catcher,
Leading up
Mitch
for the
Garver.
Mariners, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
That misses the zone. 1-0. And another ball. Way high. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Slapped foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there are 2 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop,
2 outs,
JP
base is empty. And now the
Crawford.
shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And the first offering is not close. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's inside.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. That one fouled off. 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Mariners 7 and the Tigers 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Gabe Spire.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Spire goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Swing and a miss. That just misses. And a count 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matt Brash preparing to come on if needed. One down, base is empty. And that's a little bit high. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
The batter, the third baseman, Zach
McKinstry will hit next. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. The Tigers down by 4 here in the late stages of game 2. Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Just one out remaining for the Tigers.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Baez in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Right side, hard hit. On to first, ball game. And the Mariners salvage game 2 here at home to even this series.